It's the 30th of September 2013 and this is our GCSE Geography field trip to Malham in the Yorkshire Dales National Park.
Carboniferous limestone is a sedimentary rock. It was formed under a shallow tropical sea from deposits of sea creatures and sediment laid down over millions of years.
Over time, the layers of deposits became compacted and cemented to form rock.
This is Malham Cove. It is an amphitheatre-shaped cliff formed from carboniferous limestone.
Looking at Malham Cove, it is possible to see the horizontal bedding planes. These are lines of weaknesses between the layers of the rock.
It is also possible to see ledges on the cliff.
This is where some layers of the limestone are more resistant than others.
The grey streaks on the cliff face are lichens.
They were blackened by coal dust in the atmosphere in the Industrial Revolution.
Here is a spring. This means I must be standing on impermeable rock.
2 kilometres. 200 kilometres. Are you stupid? You know how much a kilometre is?
Here we are at the top of Malham Cove. On this exposed limestone it is quite clear to see the horizontal bedding planes and vertical joints.
From the top of Malham Cove we can see the famous limestone pavement, and in the distance you can see the exposed limestone cliffs or scars.
This is limestone pavement. During the last ice age, glaciers scraped the overlaying soil and rock from the flat plateau. The exposed limestone was then able to be attacked by chemical weathering processes.
The limestone pavement has flat slabs called clints and gaps between the clints called grikes. The grikes are basically widened joints in the limestone.
Limestone is a calcium carbonate and rainwater is a weak carbonic acid.
When the slightly acidic rainwater falls on the limestone, it dissolves a tiny amount. This process is known as carbonation.
Over time, this creates pitting in the clints and runnels, but it also widens the joints to form grikes.
There is lots of evidence of weathering processes here.
Over there you can see a scree slope which is formed from fragments of rock that have broken off due to the freeze-fall weathering.
Evidence of biological weathering is visible on the cliff face. There are plants growing in the joints, bedding planes and ledges of the cliff.
These roots weaken the limestone.
This is a dry valley at Watlow's. During the last ice age, the limestone was frozen, which meant it was impermeable.
The huge volumes of meltwater produced as the ice melted carved this valley in the frozen rock. Now the limestone is permeable and the valley has been left dry. Can I re-record that? That's so bad.
The water that carved out this valley at Watlow's flowed over the massive waterfall at Malham, eroding it back to form the cliff we see today.
This is the main pay and display coach and car park.
It's built on the edge of the village to manage the huge number of cars that come to Malham.
Yeah, so and there's no traffic light.
This is the Pennine Way.
This footpath is used by many thousands of people every year.
And as such, it has to be carefully managed in order to prevent footpath erosion.
Here you can see the footpath is made of limestone, grit and gravel. It is very hard wearing, well drained and looks very natural.
People are encouraged to walk on the path and keep off the grass. It has been made wide enough for several people to pass by.